If wash days feel so overwhelming, it might not actually be about your hair. It might actually be about your routine. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about ways that you can simplify your routine without sacrificing your curls. Stay tuned. So number one, you might just be overcomplicating your routine. Honestly, maybe you're just adding too many steps. I did talk about this in one of my previous videos recently, but honestly, maybe you're just adding too many steps to your routine. So maybe you've got like a pre-poo, maybe you've got like a bond treatment that you put on before you wash your hair, then you've got your shampoo, and then you've got your conditioner, then you add on a deep conditioner after that, then it can go on and on and on. So honestly, you might just have to scale back and not overcomplicate your routine. Maybe there's just too many steps. Honestly, all you probably need for a good wash day routine is making sure you've got a good shampoo. So if that's a clarifying shampoo or a moisturizing shampoo or a bit of both. So maybe you want to use a clarifier and then finish off with the detangling shampoo just to soften up your hair. Go in with the deep conditioner or the conditioner, whichever one you're going to choose, and then proceed with your styling. You're just probably adding way too many steps, and then wash day just feels too overwhelming and just takes a lot of your time. It doesn't really need to. Honestly, it doesn't need to. So yeah, just simplifying your routine. Honestly, remove, don't add. So as I said, fewer steps. So as I just mentioned, what I just mentioned before about scaling back on certain things and not adding too many products even in the styling process. So maybe you might just want to just use like a leave-in and then a curl cream that's got some hold. So for example, I've got this Curlsmith, which I'll just show you quickly here, the Curlsmith Awestruck Definition Cream, which looks like this. And literally, you could be using that as a styling cream plus gel for your hair because it's basically like a gel cream. So you could just add that on by itself. So actually, you can even skip the leave-in because this has actually got a heat protectant in it as well. And this gives a bit of hold. Now, if it doesn't have much hold for you, add on like a gel on top, or maybe like a mousse or something, or even like a spray for your hair. But honestly, you might just need this and something else afterwards, or maybe this and that's enough. Or you're leave-in and a gel. So literally you're just scaling back and not using too many products. Timing matters. So not every wash day needs a deep conditioner. I have mentioned before that deep conditioning is great for your hair. Honestly, it's definitely brought the life back into my curls, honestly, and I love it. But I do color treat my hair, and I have done a lot to my hair previously, like the highlights, the bleaching, and so on and so forth. But you might not need a deep conditioner. Honestly, ask yourself, have you ever tried maybe skipping a deep conditioning routine? So maybe a rinse out conditioner with a little bit of protein and moisture is enough. You might just need that. I remember there was one I used to use before that I think I've mentioned in my previous older videos, is one by Design Essentials, and basically it's got a bit of protein in it, and also it's got the moisture in it as well. So honestly, you might just need to use that. I know AfroG has like the 2-minute keratin reconstructor. Again, it says to leave on for maximum of 5 minutes. So honestly, there are some other conditioners out there that you can use that still has great benefits, but you don't need to leave it on for minimum of 15 minutes to half an hour to an hour, or overnight deep conditioning, which honestly for me I don't recommend. But anyway, you have to do what's right for you. But honestly, you might not need to always deep condition every week. And hair doesn't need perfection. Now, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate a good wash day. I do appreciate that when I finish my wash day routine and I'm like, oh my gosh, my curls are popping, they're banging, they're looking good, the curls are looking frizz free, they're looking great. But not every wash day needs to have that perfection to it. So there might be just days where honestly it might just hit certain spots. Maybe you've got that curl definition, but maybe the frizz is not kind of to your liking. Maybe it's got the hold, but maybe the hold's not enough. But honestly, you don't always need to aim for perfection. As long as it ticks the boxes that you need for a good wash day routine, then that's enough. Consistency beats everything. Consistency beats complexity. So the more that you're consistent with things, the more you'll get better at it, and the faster you'll be able to get through your wash day routine as well. I found that consistency has helped me when it comes to like certain products. Scaling back on the amount of products that I use throughout my wash day routine as well has been a massive help. And to be honest, I'm now faster at doing my wash day routine, which maybe before, which took like maybe, I don't know, 2 hours to do, is now taking me an hour, maybe even 45 minutes, So honestly, hair doesn't need perfection all the time. It just needs to tick certain boxes for you. Keep it simple. Focus on having, the main thing is a clean scalp. As I always say before, and I'm a strong believer of this, is that a good curl hair wash routine, or any kind of routine, starts off with a nice clean slate. So you might want to go in with a nice, lavering shampoo that really makes your hair feel clean. As I said, you might want to clarify now and again, and then finish off with a nice detangling, moisturizing shampoo. But honestly, you want to have a clean scalp, and then everything after that can follow, and it will really help your routine, your wash day routine as well. Keeping your hair moisturized as well. As I said before, you might need to seal in your hair with oils, with butters, whatever suits your hair needs. Looking out for moisturizing ingredients in your products as well is very beneficial. And the moisturizing products that actually work for your hair, because what might work for one person's hair might not work for you. And gently styling your hair as well, keeping it simple, not having to, tug at your hair, be rough with it. Just give it some love, and I'm sure the love will come back your way. So that's it really. So honestly, don't overcomplicate things. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I need to add all these steps. I need to do this. My wash day is going to take, 2 hours out of my time, and then you skip it, and then it becomes harder for when you do end up working on your wash day routine, because now you've got that extra build up, maybe you've got less time in your hands. But honestly, the main thing is consistency, scaling back, and not having to feel like you need to spend all day working on your hair. It's honestly, you don't need to. So yes, I hope that's helped today. I wanted to again keep these videos kind of short and sweet. But a question that I have for you today is that, was there a time in your life where you felt like you were spending too many hours or minutes on your hair, and now you've been able to scale back things and spending less time on your hair but still getting the results that you need? Comment below, let me know what you're doing now, and honestly, like and share and subscribe, and let me know of any content that you want to see from me going forward. But that's really it from me. Yes, I'm signing out. Love for my curls. All the best, and have a blessed week. Bye.